Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to episode 10 of the Hustle Podcast. My name is John. I'm your host. For today's episode, we got my co-host, Gabriel Arambula.
Yo, what up, fam?
What's good? What it do? You already know what it is. Day 10 of the podcast, episode 10. You know what it is. If you guys have been here for the first episode, you guys know how we roll. We go off the fly, unscripted, pure, real talk, raw, unfiltered, just full, real, myself and Gabe, all right? So, really excited. Today's episode, we got a great topic in store. So, it's been one that Gabe and I have been living for the past, I'm pretty sure our entire lives, right? But for the most part, while we're working as well, for the past couple of days at the wholesale bank we're at. So, the topic is why it's important to work really hard and at the same time have fun. And I wanted you to touch on that topic as well, Gabe, and share your perspective on how much work should you put compared to how much fun you should have. For example, maybe like 50% having fun, 50% working hard, 85% working hard, 15% having fun. I guess what's your take on that whole thing right there, the whole topic?
So, a couple things. One, I don't think that there's ever a consistent, specific balance between the two in the way of a percentage, right? Like 50% play, 50% work. I think it's all about integration, right?
Right.
In integrating the joy you have in life with the work that you do, and that's what makes it feel like it's not work. It's like the quote that says, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life.
Yeah.
And I forget who said it, but it is someone who was a pretty profound person in history. But at any rate, does that kind of gel with you, or like what are your thoughts on that? Like, and I know that you understand, but I'll put a spotlight on it. Like when we're at work, when we're in the office, we try and stay pretty locked in, and it takes an effort. Because I like to freaking like socialize and talk and
oh yeah, same.
It's my favorite thing. It's one of the things I like about being in the office. But man, I gotta get that bag.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get that paper, dude. Like more than anything, I gotta get that bag. And when finding that balance, I just and at any opportunity I have to have fun while I'm locked in, or to create my own fun, which is why it's great having you in the same office, like right next to me, because we're joking. And anyone pretty much that is gonna be in my close proximity, I'm gonna like have banter with. And in the same token, like if I'm out skateboarding, and I typically when I skateboard, I have my AirPods in and I'm locked in. I'm not talking to no one. Yeah. I'm just like skating, music on, I'm good. If I see someone I know, I'll say what's up. Sometimes though, you have someone that you see frequently, and like you kind of like homies, and I'll stop and I'll talk and I'll chill. I'll talk with them for a hot second, then I'll go back to skating, or like even we'll be talking and I'll talk about business. I'll talk about like real estate or lending, and have like a professional conversation in a recreational setting. And there for me, there is no percentage. It's just trying to live my best life, bro. No, but seriously though, like, like for real though, dude. And I think when we can do that, when we can integrate like they would say like work-life balance, right? But
Yeah.
there is no balance. It's just an integration, man.
There's no balance.
Yeah, you just got to try and find a way to like blend it together.
That's right. Yeah, great share, man. To add to that too, there's always going to be times where, like you mentioned, there's no balance. Like work-life balance does not exist in sales, business, entrepreneurship, because you're going in waves. Like 1 month you can be locked in, let's say 100%. You're not having fun at all, right? And then the next month or for the next couple of weeks, you just have pure fun. Or you do like 80% locked in, 20% having fun. But as you mentioned, it's not really, based on percentages. It's just like you're more so going with the flow, but like we're locked in most of the time, right? For instance,
we're locked in right now, bro.
Yeah.
We're driving to work and we're recording a podcast.
Yeah, we're locked in right now.
I don't think you can get more locked in than that.
Exactly, bro. Like literally before this too, like we were just laughing, cracking jokes, having so much fun.
My face still hurts. I almost peed my pants.
That's right. And then the cool thing is, like we have control over our coolness, if that makes sense. Like actually like being able to just lock in again when we have to, right? For example, whenever we're on the phone calls, like we're dialing, we're having fun, we're talking to mortgage brokers, and then in between calls, right, myself and Gabe were just like chopping it up, laughing, cracking jokes, and then right when the person on the other line picks up, we're locked right in. It's like they couldn't even tell we were just laughing a second ago, right? But that's like a skill and a power in of itself to actually just be able to control yourself in moments when you need to, right? And what I share as well, what can really help with that is having a goal for ourselves for that day. Like for instance, yesterday, Gabe and I, we had a few goals. The first one was making at least 150 dials, 150 cold calls, prospecting, right? And then of course getting emails out, getting loan submissions and whatnot. Like we know that's our goal, and we see that, okay, if we're, let's say, having too much fun and we're not even like halfway through our goal and it's like towards like the last 4 hours of the day, like we're not gonna have fun anymore. We're just gonna fucking straight lock in for the rest of the day. And that's what we did. We literally did that, and we're gonna do it again today. Yeah, and Gabe surpassed that goal. He had 200 dials. I had 165,
it's
170.
202, John.
202. That's right, fucker. Yeah, 202. So, and what's cool, right? Like you always want to find time when you can to have fun, because it is like a way to de-stress, right? Because in business, entrepreneurship is very high pressure. We're always moving. It's high volume. Yeah. Like if you're like the way I see it, if you're locked in like 100% of the time, all the fucking time, there is gonna be burnout. Like there is gonna be burnout. Okay, like that's why we need breaks, at least maybe like a quick 10-minute break in between. Like every few hours of a call,
and then also
and say hi to your coworkers, say what's up, chat for a bit, say hi in the hallway, and then boom, back to work right there.
And then also too, dude, sorry to interrupt, but like what you do after work, like what are you doing after work? Like, are you having fun after work? Are you active, or is it just a mundane task? Like, dude, I had to force myself to go skateboard yesterday, and I'm glad I did. I literally went home. I stopped at the house, said what's up with the kids, kind of plotted out dinner, went to the market to get some ingredients. By the time I finished cooking dinner for the kids, it's already like 8:45, 9 o'clock, dude. And I'm like, man, I want to go skate. I need some exercise. I feel sore, like my body's sore, my muscles are sore from skating, and I'm banged up. But I pushed myself to go, and I rolled around. I did a few tricks, nothing crazy, but I at least got out there. Just the act of going out there, just like showing up, doing something, being active, moving, pushing myself outside of the office. It helps decompress. It really helps balance the weightiness that that business can bring, right?
Yep.
Because it is a tough job, right? Anytime you involve people in anything, it gets messy. And when we take a look at our industry, at real estate transactions, at lending transactions, there's a lot of people involved in one transaction. Like a lot. There's a lot of hands on a deal.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's the potential for things to not go as we may have desired in the time that we may have determined or set in. We need to pivot, right? We need to pivot. We need to be flexible. Flexible shall not be bent out of shape. We need to be flexible.
Yep.
We need to pivot, and we need to go in the direction that our focus is. So, like, say for example, like you were talking about how we're on the phones, and then we're talking back and forth and joking, but as soon as someone answers, we're engaged. Or as soon as it's time to leave voicemail,
back to
we're
business.
Engaged. Yeah, like in that instant, and I think that is that carries over, that behavior or that ability carries over into situations where you might be involved or in the middle of a tough negotiation or problem solving. It's like, okay, cool, locked in, boom, okay, pivot, gotta fix this problem, lock into this problem, all right, do whatever you could do to move this thing forward, and then you can't, I'm not married to this problem.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This problem's it's gonna get solved. I just gotta do my part, do my best, and then on next. But what happens is you can get hung up on that one little problem, and like doing things like joking back and forth, getting back locked in, being active outside of work, picking up a guitar at the house, playing the guitar or something, you know what I mean? Like, doing these things help, and it makes life enjoyable, and it's like an integration of everything all into one, and I love it, dude. I love life, dude. I love people.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and I wanted to piggyback off what you said earlier too about
piggyback.
Stupid. yeah. What Gabe said. Yeah, but pretty much touched on what you mentioned earlier about how when you love what you do, it doesn't feel like work. Like it's fun, bro. Like what we do is really fun. Like
it is, bro.
Even though it's really tiring,
it's fun.
It's very stressful. It's really
fun. And we do it with like just awesome people, bro. Like straight up, like
we talk to literally like business owners, mortgage brokers, and
the
like
people in the office, the people like our peers, the people we work with, our peers,
everyone's like
internal partners. It's just good people, bro.
Yeah, they're like-minded. We can talk about the same thing. Everyone's grinding, locking in. Everyone's like they're open-minded. It's like we run a business like a family in our office, right? So it's really awesome,
And then that brings up another thing too, dude. It's like leadership, bro.
Oh yeah.
Leadership, like the leader drives the need, moves the needle. The leader creates the environment, and talk about cultivating an environment that's conducive to success and winning. And when you're able to create an environment where it's everyone's comfortable, everyone is like a family.
Oh yeah.
And the family, like it grows, we grow, and it's like a plant. You water the plant, you give it some sunlight, you know what I'm saying? Boom, plant grows. That's a leadership style. I don't even remember how I got off on that tangent talking about leadership styles.
No, it's good. It's like we're talking about like
and we got a pretty kick-ass leader too.
Yeah, kick-ass leader, and
in our bank,
100%, dude. And like the business, the culture, the environment, the way we run the business, it's a reflection
kick-ass
of the
leaders.
Yeah,
not like, but like straight up, like our sales manager has created a phenomenal environment, and that's what we're talking about. But then also too, like we are just surrounded by great leaders. managers.
That's right.
Like all our sales managers are awesome.
Oh,
and they all have different styles. Or you know, like we were talking about earlier, bro. The people we get to work with. Like it's an opportunity.
And you see the managers too. Like they have fun.
Yes.
We all have fun, but we get our shit done.
Yes,
have
bro.
fun, but get your shit done.
We work.
Like if we're only having fun, we're not gonna get shit done, and then we're not gonna hit our goals. We're not gonna hit our targets.
We're not gonna make money, bro. Like, forget goals and targets, bro. It's all about that dollar.
It's like,
dollar bill.
Yeah. Like first priority is working, grinding, doing it for yourself.
Yeah, you have to put in the work to get the result.
That's right. All right, cool guys. Well,
Are we done already, bro? We calling it quits, or should we take it on home, bro? All the way. Now we need a plot. We need a plan.
Yeah.
We need to lock in, throw on some EDM, get hyped up,
Yes,
get
sir.
ready.
Yep.
All right.
We have a lot to talk about, of course, and like as always, guys, we go out to fly, unscripted. Like we literally made this topic today. Like when we hop in the car, I was like, okay, what the fuck do we talk about? You know what? We just go record, figure it out. We got it. But yeah, other than that, guys, thanks for watching episode 10. Stay tuned for next episode 11. It's gonna be on video. It's gonna be on YouTube, Spotify, and you guys will see clips if you guys follow us on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. Check us out. Any questions you have, let us know. If you want to work together, reach out to us. And peace.
Much love.
Let's go.